founder of one of the three beneficiaries, the RAM Gender Diversity Movement, notes that IntraHealth Namibia, since receiving the grant, diverted from its directive and its commitment to increase demand for and access to comprehensive HIV prevention and treatment services and intervention for key populations.
This has always been awarded for Society for Family Health. Unfortunately, it was not awarded for last year now for SFH, but it was awarded to IntraHealth, a reason known by the USAID and PEF. But all the organizations, when we kick off this grant, all of us, we are not happy because we want to save our people, and that our main focus, and this is our vision, to make sure that we give service to our people. But the IntraHealth now is the one now trying to enrich themselves because of this grant. The grants are supposed to intended for our people. Our people are still suffering out there. When things, I think somewhere in February, March, they got an award. And then, so means that we got an award. So means that they asked RAM, we must implement. And then when we sign up with them, there were three partners that were in partnership with IntraHealth. It's the RNAT, that's a sex worker organization, and then also transgender organization, and then LGBTI organization, that is not men who have sex with men, and LGBTI. Both of us went in partnership with IntraHealth. So before the proposal, we were so good to Melavinia. Melavinia was good to us, was talking to us. After, when we got an award, she says she have no time to talk to us afterwards because she's running an organization, and there is also another grant. That is on IntraHealth. For them to write a proposal. And the proposal, when we wrote the proposal, we also contributed our inputs. What are we going to do? Because we have an agreement with them, a team agreement with them. If you look at it, we have team agreement. This is IntraHealth team agreement with them. What are we going to do, and where are we going to focus? And this is what component that we have. Those are the ones we have now with the IntraHealth. So as RAM, in this partnership, we are going to focus on men who have sex with men, and also sex workers. But our main focus was on MSM and LGBTI people, gay people in the country, to make sure that they are linked on PrEP. Those are tested negative, and they will also link those ones that are tested positive, to make sure that they are linked to facilities. So because those are the main concern for this grant, intended for this grant, that this grant is what intended for the Cape-led organization. It was not intended for IntraHealth to do the implementation. As we are sub-recipient, we are not directly to conduct the USAID. So because we have already a middleman, that is IntraHealth, so he's taking advantage of that we cannot able to. So that's just for, to make it maybe publicly clear publicly calling upon the USAID and PEF to come on board and so we solve the problem, because it's our people are suffering. Because now two organizations are fighting among each other, and then the people who suffer most is the community there.
IntraHealth Namibia, in an email, refused to comment on the allegations, as the matter, according to them, is under investigation. The USAID has confirmed of the grant, noting that the aid is aware of the allegations of IntraHealth regarding the potential misuse of funds, adding that it is working to ensure that all partners have the mechanisms in place to account for the funding to prevent misuse of funds, whether by mismanagement or malfeasance.
Partnership is equal to feel that you feel respected and feel that you feel valued. But there's no such a thing. We didn't get in capacity building that was supposed to get from IntraHealth. Nothing. Even everyone is complaining about the IntraHealth. I think it's a time now to when USAID or PEF, when is granting the grant from this big organization, they need also to ask questions from us Cape-led organization, because this organization now they're trying to penalize the small organizations, because now the money doesn't reach to us again. The money just stay with them, and they have so many bigger staff, and they don't want us to have staff. Just enriching this organization like IntraHealth now is enriching himself. Instead of the money was supposed to be channeled in these led organizations to make sure that we take care of our people, our communities. Because these people, they have kids. Even the people who are working on this grant, they have rent to pay, they have school to take care of, they have their expenses. But everything is just being shattered because of autocratic and arrogance of the IntraHealth.
According to USAID, the funding for IntraHealth Namibia was awarded according to principles reviewed by a technical evaluation panel and eventually granted by USAID's procurement office. The aid is, however, working to address the matter and ensure that all funding and programming are used appropriately and efficiently to support the government in achieving its goal of HIV epidemic control.